So Scott, how can brands make better use of addressability tools today?
Well, I think that's the question that every brand should be asking, because they know that when they buy addressable inventory, it actually performs significantly higher, and we've seen performance lifts of 100% or more with brands. Now, on the publisher side, it's about the same: 40%, 50%, 100% or more yield improvements for publishers. And so everybody in the industry ought to be doing this. And quite frankly, most of them have in the programmatic space. So it's taking the techniques that they've developed, the accountability that they've come to expect, and starting to apply it in CTV and social and the open web.
Speaking of CTV, how often do brands come to you with their own data versus looking to you to tap into LiveRamp's identifier?
Yeah, Mike, it's really changed over time. I would say the vast majority of brands are so sophisticated these days that they recognize that they need to collect their own first-party data. We're also seeing that on the publisher side, where it felt like for 20 years, publishers may not have had a seat at the table when it comes to really making effective use of their data. And when you think about it, like a company like Netflix or Disney, they have really deep insight on their authenticated users, on their viewing habits. And so doesn't it stand to reason that the perfect marriage happens when advertisers are using their first-party CRM data with publishers who are using their first-party authenticated viewership data, and then all of a sudden you get the best of both worlds. And so I think we're going to end up in a situation where every company starts with their first-party data.
What's holding back addressability in CTV, if anything?
I think evangelization. And, Mike, I would tell you, I paraphrase a quote that one of our clients told me. They said, feels like I bought a Porsche, but I don't know how to drive stick. And that really sums it up. Addressability is really important. Everybody knows that they need it to go faster. They need it for performance. But there are still so many of us who don't quite know what to do. And so as an industry, we have to evangelize and educate. We have to offer new packages. We have to explain when something's not working, why it might not be working, and offer suggestions for how to make it work even more effectively. Evangelization and education.